Hey possums, Vegary here. This one is going to be a little bit longer, so I'm going to post it on YouTube. Um, I'm going to talk a little bit about my experience with the new Hanover County EMS service when I got sick and was taken to the hospital on October 6th, 2020. I've been meaning to write a letter to the EMS services director, whoever that may be, since I got out, but I decided that I would record this video instead for a couple of reasons. One, I want to do more videos and talk to you folks directly, and two, I want to I want to emphasize the way I look today in my own fabulousness, my new fabulousness, and emphasize that this is not who I was on October 6th. That's not how I looked. It's not what they discovered. So there's no transphobia or non-binary phobia here at all. But there's some kind of problem, and knowing that there is the problem that I had when I didn't look like this, I'm really afraid of the problem I would have when I do look like this if I need EMS service. And that's the point of doing this by video. There are lots of people who look like me. There are lots of people who don't fit in the norm of what someone looks like. There are certainly issues with race and prejudices of all kinds out there, whatever they may be. And anybody calling for emergency medical service should not be made to feel the way that I was made to feel on that day. And since then, it's been eating at me ever since then. How I was treated, and I need to get that off my chest. But I digress. It's important for the EMS service to understand that when we're in need, we need someone who's caring to show up. That's our most vulnerable point. And I can't imagine being an elderly person in need of care, or any person being in need of care, being treated the way I was treated, and then the next time feeling like maybe I'm hurt, but I don't want to call for help because of how this person made me feel. And that's horrible. That should not be the case. If you can't give that kind of service, find another job. This is not the job for you. Please, I beg of you, find another job. We need people who care about the people that they're picking up. We're not all, I don't know what. We're humans. We're humans. That's what we are. And we need to be treated that way. So please, if you can't do it, move on. There are plenty of other jobs out there. I'm sure you can find something that suits you. Okay? So here goes. Here's my story. I am laying in bed, nearly dead. Someone had called for EMS service for me, and they were arriving. They came in. I heard them come into the room. It was a bit of a mess. I had been living in a state for a little while because I was getting sick and couldn't get up and couldn't take care of myself. So that said, I'd also been laying in the bed for at least 2 days without actually being able to get up. So I'm going to leave that to your imagination. This is how I was when they arrived. Not pretty and glamorous and festive and charming like I normally am. So there were two guys. One was younger, one was older. And the younger guy says to me, so you need to come to the hospital? And I said, I think so, yes. And he said, okay, well, get up and get in this chair. Get up and get in this chair. And I looked at him, and I tried to sit up, and I couldn't move. I couldn't sit up. And I told him that. He could clearly see it, and I told him that. And he said, we went through this a couple times. And And then he said, okay, do you want to get up and get in this chair, or do you want to just lay there and die? What's it going to be? And I just was like stunned, obviously. I said to him, I would like to get help. I keep telling you I can't get up. I need your help to get up. Well, we can't bring the gurney in here, so we got to get you in this chair. And I'm like, can you help get me in the chair? Because I can't get in the chair by myself. And finally, the older gentleman maneuvered around and helped me to get up and get in the chair. And the two of them finally helped me get into the chair. Okay. In the interim, I'm sorry, I have to break that in half. The younger guy walked out of the room, and so did the older guy. I think to get the chair. That was before. Anyway, I'm mixing this up, and it's really kind of irrelevant. Point being that in the interim, somewhere in this process, my friend's husband, who happens to be a state trooper, she called him and asked him to pop over. He happened to be on duty in the area, and she asked him to pop over and check and see how I'm doing. He shows up and talks, and they're just flabbergasted. They were like, we didn't know there was a call for law enforcement out here. And he said, no, I'm not. I'm just here to check on family. Their tune changed immediately. Okay. So that's when they came back in to the room and actually started to help me get out of the bed. Before he actually came in, before my friend's husband showed up here, they were not helping me get out of the bed. And so had he not shown up, I'm not sure what the outcome of this would have been. I don't know if I would have been hurt being put into the chair. I don't know if they actually would have just left and said I refused medical treatment. I don't know. And that's my worry. So thankfully I had somebody here who somehow made them accountable for that few minutes. Because from there on out, they were very pleasant to me. The young guy talked to me on the way to the hospital in the ambulance, and yada, yada, yada. So I don't know what it was, but long and short of all of this is, please don't treat patients this way. Make a change, make a difference. And that's all I have to say about it. I'm not going to edit this. It is what it is. This is how I feel. It was what happened to me, and I hope there will be change soon. Have a great day, y'all. Bye.